everyone. Today I'm going to explain what is chapter 21.1 direct proportions. Okay, direct proportion and proportionality is constant. What is that? Okay, in our daily life, there are quantity that are directly proportional to each other. Right, for example, we talk about the price of flour. Price for flour. Okay, it's actually directly proportional to the flour that we bought. Okay, now today we're going to learn the relationship in mathematic terms and find the value of one quantity based on the relationship. Okay, so first of all, we look at the key result. Okay, what I mean is direct proportional. We will talk about, for example, when your x is increases, your y variable y also increases. Okay, we look at the key result. As x increases, your y increases, okay, by the same proportions. If your x double, that means your y also double. Likewise, if x decreases, your y also decreases by the same proportion. Okay, the relationship, we'll call it as direct proportions. Okay, the next one, we will use the symbol direct proportions. Okay, that is represent proportions. Okay, so we can say that y is directly proportional to x, and we rewrite as y direct proportion to x. Right, for direct proportion relationship, the value of k equals to y over x. That remains, right, constant. K actually is your constant as the value of x changes. Okay, in general, these two variables x and y are directly proportions to each other. So we can conclude that the equation is y equals to x. Okay. Okay, next part, let's look at the next question. Okay, I want you to look at these two graphs. Okay, these two graphs is talk about direct proportion relationship and the linear relationship about the direct proportion. Okay, for linear function, right, we will have y equals to kx plus c. Okay, if our c equals to 0, what happens is the graph will pass through the origin. Okay, okay, we can call that this is direct proportion relationship. What happens if my c is not equals to 0? Okay, that means the graph does not pass through the origin 0, 0. Okay, we can say that this is no direct proportion relationship. Also, we can call this as linear relationship instead. Okay, one more thing I need to let you know that, okay, we will assign variable x as independent variable. Okay, independent variable meanings the variable doesn't depending on any variable to do the changes. However, y we will say that is a dependent variable. That means variable y is actually depend the changes from x. Right. After explain all concept, okay, let's look at the example now. Okay, we look at this example. In this example, okay, they say if P proportional to Q and P equals to 3, Q equals to 12, write an equation relating P and Q. Okay, in this question, they actually divide into 3 parts. First part, right, what we need to do, we need to form a direct proportion equation. Okay, so before starting with part A, let's try out the main question. Okay, in this question, what their mean is P is direct proportion with Q. In other words, when we change it to equal sign, P equals to K, constant K, Q. Okay, what is the next step is they say when your P equals to 3, your Q equals to 12. So what we're going to do, we need to substitute P equals to 3 and Q equals to 12 into P equals to KQ. Okay, so 3 equals to K multiplied with 12. So what is my value of K? That will be 3 over 12. Simplify it. My K actually equals to 1 over 4. So in other words, right, my equation, the form of direct equation, my direct proportional equation is y equals to, write your K as 1 over 4. Oh, sorry, it's not y. P equals to 1 over 4 Q. Okay? So once we form the equation, the next part of the question, we got to find out the value of P, part A. Okay, find out the value of P when your Q equals to 30. So what we're going to do, we write out P equals to 1 over 4 multiplied with 30. Okay, simplify it. We get our answer is 7.5. Okay, part B. Find the value of Q when your P is 18. So now we replace our P as 18 equals to 1 over 4 Q. So to work out this part, right, we're going to move our 1 over 4 to the other side by multiplying 18. So Q equals to 18 times 4. So my Q here will be equals to 18 times 4, 72. Okay, this is a simple example of direct proportion. You probably can copy it down and try to understand it. Okay, let's move on to the second example. Okay, second example, in the question they say that it is given that y is very directly square root of x. Okay, first part of the question, they say if y equals to 12 and when your x equals to 2, they want you to write an equation relating to x and y. Okay, now we look at the main question. Form the equation first. So from the keywords here, okay, I form it as y direct proportions because they say directly. Okay, square root of x. Okay, next part. After that, write an equation relating to it. Okay, so basically I will put y equals to k square root of x. So what is the next part is I need to substitute. Same step. We're going to substitute my y equals to 12 and my x equals to 2 into the equation y equals to k sub x. So I will get 12 equals to k multiplied with sub 2. So what happened to my k here? I will using 12 divide by sub 2. Okay, this is my k constant. So to form my entire equation, so from here, right, I will get y equals to 12 over sub 2 multiplied with square root x. Okay, or you can change this 12 over sub 2 in 3 significant figure. Okay, this will be approximately 8.49. Okay, so probably you also can make it the equations as y equals to 8.49 square root x. Okay, let's look at part A. Okay, part A, they say find the value of y when x equals to 5. Okay, from here, right, I will put y equals to 8.49 multiplied sub 5. Okay, from here, my answer, I will get 18.973 something. Maybe you can round it up to 3 significant figure. That will be 19.0. Okay, let's look at part B. In part B, they want you to find value of x when your y is 48. So we replace y as 48 equals to 8.49. Okay, then we put square root x. Okay, from here, right, to find square root x, I will put square root x equals to 48 divided by 8.49. So what I get from here, at the same time, I can move over my square root to the other side, become squaring 48 over 8.49. Okay, my x value that I get is 48 over 8.49 and I square it. I will get my answer 31.96 something. My x equals to 32.0. Okay, that's the end of direct proportion. I hope you guys can complete exercise 2.21.1, page 4 and 5, all the question. Okay, my answer will be attached in the next lesson. Thank you.